Hey, what's going on, everybody? You got the old Mongo Man out here currently sitting in Joe at a winter guard competition. The ladies needed me to come a little earlier today to bring some equipment for them, so we found some time to make a video for you guys. And what we're going to go over here is essentially the interior of the new 23 Superduty. What we got here, of course, is an XLT Premium. This isn't a full-on work truck. We'll give you a real quick look here at what we see. The truck is sitting here idling currently. This is a full four-door cab, and it is the XLT Premium. As you can see, it is push to start, has the built-in trailer brake controller, the drive modes for the four-wheel drive, plus the electronic differential lock, all of your HVAC controls. It does have USB and USB-C. Seat heaters on this guy, AC, all of your controls for the AC, all of the controls for your stereo. This does have the B&O stereo in it, and the full display here. As you can see, it is quite the menagerie of things. All kinds of stuff. It does, of course, come with CarPlay, if it doesn't kick me off of the phone here. Full navigation, my favorites, the apps, settings to where you can go in here and change some things on the truck. Idle settings, key, rear occupant alert. So yeah, just about everything, and it is a full touchscreen. So kind of cool. Let's check out lighting. Auto high beam is on, daytime running lights is on, auto lamp delay. So all kinds of stuff. Features, driver's assistance, towing. I do have one trailer set up in it. And as you go through, when you set the trailers up, it actually asks you the length of the trailer, the weight of the trailer, width of the trailer, all of those things, so that it can calculate some of these things. The anti-sway, sway control is on, maintenance reminder. So the truck is really doing a lot of stuff for you there as you're towing. Over here, it does have an upper glove compartment. Lots of room there, and I can't get to the lower glove compartment, but it does have the lower glove compartment. The Ram mount, you guys are familiar with that from my F-150. It did mount right into this truck. I do have a, I forget the make of that phone holder, but it is a pretty decent phone holder. Of course, we have everything in the overhead, 6 auxiliary switches. It has a compartment for your sunglasses, which currently has a receipt in it for fuel. Passenger's airbag are on. All of your light controls are here. It does have the full-on, really nice, I think there's one even in the passenger side, so your passenger can have some vanity as well. The door controls, pretty typical of a Superduty. This one does have the power folding mirrors, which it is handy for whenever you're parking this thing in close quarters. And it also has the power extending mirrors and power back in. I wonder, just out of curiosity, if you can have those all the way out, and then, oh, absolutely. But will they come in? Yeah, they will. Whenever they're in. So we'll put them back out. I have mine set up to where once you lock the truck, those come in automatically, which is a nice feature. The radio itself, there are 2 tweeters up here. There is a small tweeter right there. And then there is speakers at each door. This is supposed to have 8 speakers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I believe that right there is a speaker as well, so that would be all 8. My truck does have Verizon GPS. That's what that unit is right there. Then all of your sensors for the auto headlights and everything are right here. Microphone for your mobile Bluetooth phone is right here so that it can hear you, and it is pretty clear while you're talking on the phone. Looking at the back seat, it is the full back seat like we talked about. Very comfortable. Has the headrest. I'm not impressed with the headrest. They don't adjust. I know my wife's car, they'll adjust forward and backwards, but these ones are just up and down. So it is what it is. I do like the seats though. The seats are really nice. The material is it has some quality to it. As far as the build quality of all of the stuff that's in it, I mean, it's kind of, I don't know, kind of chintzy, I guess, kind of plasticky. What are you going to do? Steering wheel, all the normal controls that you would expect on the steering wheel. What Ford has done here, though, for my 18, the controls were a little weird. Volume controls are over here. Your push to talk so that you can tell your radio what you want it to do. Mute. These are your controls for cruise control. And over on this side, back, this is all the stuff that runs your dash and everything there. The one thing that I didn't like was that there was no place to put change that I could find. I haven't looked to see if this has the flip out in this center console yet, but I did purchase this little change holder because I do a lot of cash, so I gotta have change. But it does have a center open console, and as you can see there, I do have a couple rags in there to wipe the touchscreen off. And again, like I said, I do have the RAM mount in the truck. This is for my computer. Whenever I'm on the road and need to access something, I can use the RAM mount. All right, so those of you who are paying attention to what's going on here, you'll notice that I already have 819.9 miles on this, almost 820. So I have some, like I said, first impressions of the truck. First off, the 7.3, I know this is brand new. I don't know if they have a something going on with the tune until you get so many miles on it, but it did seem like around 500 miles that I did start to pick up a little more power. At first, it did seem kind of sluggish, but it's getting better for sure. The 10-speed transmission mated to the 7.3 is... It keeps the engine at the right RPM. There's no doubt about that, and that's what it's designed to do. But I guess with that big block, I'm used to being able to have that severe downshift whenever you really want to get into it. Don't get me wrong, the truck will 100% get out of its own way, but I guess it's maybe a little lackluster as far as what I'm used to out of a big block or even a 7.3 Power Stroke. Now the 7.3 Power Stroke, of course, with the turbo lag, completely different animal. This truck, if you get into it, now I have not spun the wheels, but it will take off. It will get out of its own way, like I said. The truck runs down the highway nice. We did a little highway trip with it there, and it definitely cruises the highway nice. Cruise control works perfectly. The headlights, this has automatic dimming headlights, and when they come on and off, actually whenever they go to high beam, they gradually get to that high beam state. They kind of grow into a high beam. That's a neat feature that I really do like. All in all, so far, I do like the truck. It has taken some time to get used to, again, the really long wheelbase, because this is the 4-door 8-foot bed, like I've said about 1,000 times at this point. It isn't that hard to get around. We get people looking at us, whenever you take this big thing. Just today, KJ and I had to go get some parts, and we were up inside of a shopping center, and we definitely got a couple people looking at us funny, trying to figure out why we had this big truck up in that parking lot. Yeah, so that's pretty much all the talking points right off the bat. All right, we'll take a walk around the truck here, and I'll do a little voiceover as we do that walk around the truck and explain what's different with this versus all the others, and what's going on as far as the accessories that they put on this truck for me. All right, everybody, so Joe is a 2023 F-250 powered by the 7.3 liter Godzilla engine, mated to the 10-speed transmission. It is 4-wheel drive. It's an XLT premium package, so it has all the XLT features plus a couple little more doodads like the big infotainment system and a couple other little things that's mixed in there. As you can see there, Ford did copy the Chevrolets and now has a bed step and a bumper step. All new tail lights for the 2023. And as we work our way around here, you also can see that they changed the tailgate a little bit. This is supposed to be an all-new truck, and there is a lot of different things on this, as you'll soon see. The company that I work for, H&K Equipment, has set this truck up with a back rack. For the antenna mounts, it does have a CB and a cell phone extender in it. The headlights on this truck are all LED, and like I said earlier, they do have that high beam feature with the automatic high beams. They have big giant LED brackets that you absolutely cannot mistake. You'll notice these Super Duties for years to come coming down the road. All new grill. I think there's like 16 different grills you can get for the truck. And as you can see there, it does have the blackout package, so everything was blacked out. On the interior here, we opted for the carpet delete. That way, it is a work truck, little American flag there on the chrome. But yeah, I really do like the interior. It's a nice, clean, and simple interior. We do have leather seat covers coming for it, but right now we're going to deal with the cloth. It does have the the code to get into it, which I really like. I use that every day. But as we get back from the truck here, it does look really good. Looking here at the rear bumper, you can see the step there, and there is a handhold in the bed rail to help you out with that. The other side is much the same. It does have a chrome exhaust tip from the factory. You can see the back rack really good there with the antennas mounted to it. It does have power fold mirrors, as we saw earlier, and the blackout package, of course, included blacked out wheels. Those are 18-inch alloys with the larger off-road tires. It does have the full side steps, which I really like. Makes it easy to get in and out of it. So this is the dash startup. That's the door opening. Once the door gets closed, you'll see it goes through here and it shows you the Super Duty. Now this is the dash, so this isn't the infotainment. It does have a full screen there on the dash. Once you get in there and you push the button, which will happen here soon, I hope. I don't know why I wanted to see this so many times. It actually goes through the same little sequence there several times. And you push the button, built Ford Tough, of course. And we get to, that's the driver assist screen. And right away it wants to make sure you get your seatbelt put on. And then we got to cycling through the things here right into fuel mileage. And you can see there, I'm right around the mid-13s right now with just over 800 miles on the truck. So I imagine that's going to get a little better as things get worn in a little bit, but that's kind of where it is right now. So I just go through here real quick and show you all the different features of the dash, the different places you can go, fuel economy screen there. The truck does have different drive modes. It has an eco mode, a normal mode, slippery mode. I didn't show those, but they are definitely available to you. This is the off-road side where you can see the pitch and the yaw of the truck. I'm sorry, those were auxiliary gauges, not the off-road yet. So you've got two different screens there you can see in the auxiliaries. And then we'll get into the off-road screen, which you can see here your power management, which wheels are getting the power, and then the pitch and the yaw of the truck itself. Pretty neat stuff. Hey, what's up, everybody? Got the old Mongo Man out here, and we learned something tonight. 2022, 2023 Ford Super Duty front bumpers are different. I have a front valance for 2022, and it will not fit a 2023. And there's some god-awful brackets under there. I don't know if that's a snow plow prep. I'm not real sure what the Sam heck those things are. But oh boy. So the differences in these valances is the upper lip where it meets the bumper does not match at all. This big wide one is the original off the truck. You can see how it goes up there. That short one is the new one, and it goes down there. So it's not going to work. Got to put the big one back on. As much as I don't like it, got to put it back on.